Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
Well, we are finally here. Yesterday's last-minute drama notwithstanding, we have narrowed it down to 4 teams that will be in the playoffs this year. And unlike last year, all the teams in the playoffs are above 500. Pretty impressed, boys. 3 of the 4 teams are the same teams that were in the playoffs last year, and just in a slightly different order. Proctor, myself, and Nighthawk. And after a dramatic comeback, starting his season at 1-5, he finishes his season at 6-1. That's right.
Dylon, 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 and Dylon.
I know, I used that bit before, but I feel like he really deserved for it to be reused. Alright, so.
It is decided. It is decided. It is decided.
You are no gentleman.
And neither are you.
At least for this season, there are 6 teams in the consolation bracket. And this is how we're going to decide the Grumper. And the proud new, or still, owner of the Fantasy Life by Matthew Berry. Dragon will play Steve, Ryan will play Milan, Haley will play Leif in the first round of the Grumper playoffs. This will be virtually a new season for the 6 of you. However, it will only be 2 games over a 4-week period. So weeks 14 and 15 and 16 and 17 are 1 game respectively. So, that being said, point differential will come into play in a very large way. For example, if 2 out of 6 of you end up 0-2, then it will come down to point differential. So not only points for, but points against as well. So take the points you scored and subtract the points you got scored against, and that's your point differential. Kind of like your old kill-death ratio in Call of Duty. So, multiple teams have the same record in the Grumper bracket. The team with the lowest point differential will be the Grumper. Alright, enough talk about the losers. Let's move on to what's important. The winner's bracket. The Lumiere bracket, if you will.
For the whole ball of wax, for the whole kit and caboodle, for the whole enchilada, the whole shooting match, this is for all the marbles.
In round 1, we have Proctor, the first seed, versus the underdog, come from behind, Cinderella story.
Dylon.
Then, on the other side, is yours truly, your commissioner, the perennial playoff powerhouse. That's right, it's me. I will be facing Nighthawk, last year's regular season champ, looking for a shot at playoff redemption. Well, boys, I'm so amped for the playoffs, I don't feel like much doing best performances of the week this week. But
let me explain. No, there is too much. Let me sum up.
Dragon scored a lot of points, Milan scored a little. Jordy Nelson helped push Dylan into the playoffs, Dante Moncrief helped keep Steve out. However, if he'd played Rawls, he would have been in, and we'd have had the same 4 teams in the playoffs that we had last year. So, that's it. Alright. So there's that. Now that that's out of the way, I'm going to change up this week's In Memoriam section. Instead of remembering those who lost, let's pour out a little bit of our drinks for those in the Grumper bracket.
In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you fear. You are pulled from.
Well, better luck next year.